Hey there, welcome to a workout video here on our lovely Wednesday evening. This is going to be a recorded video, but I still want to put my whole heart into this session. We are going to be doing a circuit today. So as you probably know, every second Wednesday, we do a circuit, and today is the day. So what does a circuit mean? We're doing 45 seconds of effort of work, followed by 10 seconds to just switch up the routine. Generally, in this amount of time frame, we get done 2 circuits. We go through each circuit twice through. So it's a really nice, you get a lot of exercises. It's a really good amount of effort. We get a little sweaty and we feel really good after for doing that. So we're gonna always, as we do, begin with a warm up just to make sure we're warm. All the big joints are awake and have fluid. They're ready to move. We'll do our circuit set, which is really only about 15 to 20 minutes. And then we finish off with a cool down, which is usually just one stretch for a prolonged held time. If you have more time at the end of your day to adopt a stretch routine, doesn't need to be crazy. It could be an extra 5 minutes, and it really does make all the difference. So please think about patterning your life in this way. We do our yoga on Tuesday with some stretching, mostly stretching. Then we do our workout on Wednesday, and you could even like adopt this. You could go, Tuesday, Thursdays is yoga, Wednesday, Fridays is weight training, or Monday, Wednesday, whatever you want to do. The more you pattern this out, the more you have a routine, the easier it is to get into. So I hope that it gets ingrained in your own wellness routine in the future if you don't have it already. What do we need to know about our circuit time is I can't see you, which means that you're in control of your body. You make sure that you make the best decisions for you today as it relates to how you slept the night before, the food you ate, the interactions you had, if you're feeling grumpy and irritated, maybe not really like present in your body. All of those things count to how you feel today. So take that into account. Maybe you want to go a little bit more intense today, or maybe you want to hang back. Whatever you want to do, I like to go right in the middle so you guys can see there's a progression and a regression in a lot of these exercises that make it really simple and applicable to everyone. This is very much an all levels kind of program. For that, I also want you to know that you can hydrate and have water whenever you want. I got some water right here with me, which is awesome because I often, way up on the third floor here, don't go down and get myself some water. So I'll leave some space for water breaks. However, I also want you to know that at any point, if you want to have water, please do. You can stop what you're doing, have some water. Again, you're in charge, you're in control, you're taking charge of your own well-being, and that includes having water when you want. Just try to avoid having huge sips of water in case you decide to ramp up the intensity or you don't really want to be doing a lot of like this type of exercise on a full belly, whether it's with food or water. So just watch your intensity and what you're putting into your body right now. Other than that, I think that is all I wanted to share with you. It's really nice to be here with you. It's always nice to do circuits with people, even if we're just on recording. It's really important that we kind of all meet here together and get it done. So let's begin with our warm up, and then I'll get my phone out and we'll get that delightful sound of pinging and dinging going on in our circuit. So if you have shoes on, great. I'll be barefoot only because it's just most comfortable to me, but you make your choice. And let's get started. So I'm hoping that where I have the video on right now, no, that's not good at all. That is not good at all, is it? Let's go up a step. Let's get crazy here. Go up. We never go up. Maybe we should. Okay, let's try that out. No. No. Sorry, guys. Don't ask me why some days it's good and some days it's not. If anyone knows the magic formula to that, please let me know. So you're going to stand up in front of your mat, kind of just in the center, and we're going to make some big-ish shapes. Let me make sure you can see me. You're going to take some space in between both of your legs. You can have your toes forward or just out to the sides. And all you're going to do is just start to slowly, almost like as slow as you can, just start to bend your legs. Bend your knees until you're all the way down to the ground and you're in a squat. Now, once you get there, put your hands on the ground. Okay, so my elbows are actually in my knees, so my knees don't fold forward. And I'm just going to lean from one side to the other. If this is like, Kendra, you just got crazy way too fast, you can just keep your butt up in the air. But if it feels okay, keep your bum low and just lean from side to side. This helps to get deeper into feet joints as well as hips and knees. Moving from side to side. It's also really good on your circulation. If there's like some good amount, like a healthy amount of compression going into the circulatory system, as well as the lymphatic and immune system, just by occluding some big vessels in your hip area. All right, your way up is just slowly 4 points of contact, hands and feet, bum up in the air. You're going to pull yourself up to stand all the way up. Make sure you feel okay. You're not dizzy, nauseous, lightheaded. If you are, hang out in place until that changes. And then you're going to do that again. Hands to the ground, nice and slow. Once you get hands and feet firmly planted, all 4 on the ground, what you're going to do is you're actually going to just lean, walk your hands to one side, get into your toe joints, go up onto your tippy toes, and then you're going to walk over to the other foot, get on your tippy toes. Again, if you're like bums up in the air, you just walk with your hands, and you're just getting some nice good stretching going on. Again, leaning into joints, getting them just kind of awake for some good movement, maybe getting some stretching in your calves, whatever you're feeling. Go 3 times in each direction here. And then you're going to come up and stand nice and slow. Don't rush. Don't rush the stand. You want to be really present, feel your body, get that nice kind of rush of circulation pushing through all the vessels. Once you feel you're good to go, you're not dizzy or anything, you're going to stand, and we're going to do good old faithful as a movement practice. So I'm just going to get my rugs out of here. Rugs are not good doing strength training, as I'm sure you've seen me almost slip a few times. We're going to get the arms moving by way of doing our plank walkouts, okay? This is something we've done pretty often. Let's do 3 of them really well. You're going to use the flexibility in your legs to head down to a deadlift position. And let's just stay here for a moment so we can actually relax into it. So weight goes into your heels, tip over. My hamstrings are so tight because I decided to do a lot of leg exercises in the gym recently after a long gym absence. Bend one knee, straighten the other, like pedal the knees. All right, once you feel like you got a bit of opening in your hamstrings and the back of your legs, you can start to walk out into your plank. Now, once you get to your plank, you're going to reach forward and up, reach forward and up, reach forward and up, and forward and up. So twice on each hand, then walk yourself back. It's really good for your shoulders, core. Weight in the heels, both legs have your weight equally. Stand up, drive up. That is 1. Let's go a little bit faster now through. We don't need to spend as much time stretching because we've done it, been there. Once you get into your plank, it's a reach, twice on each hand. Great for your core. Great as a kind of opening into the arms and upper limbs. Walk yourself back, weight goes in the heels, drive up, second half of your deadlift there. 1 more. Reaching, this is kind of a new addition. Making sure you're getting long arms, straight elbows. Weight into the heels and up we go. All right, so that was 3. Let's get into our circuit. If that warm-up felt like it got the blood going and you need some water, have some water. So I am going to get my interval trainer out. Make sure we got the volume. Get rid of all these crazy ads. All right, so what are we going to do for our 3 exercises? They're going to be 3 simple exercises. We're going to do just a full body routine, so we get really focused into just the arms, the core, and the legs. It's perfect to do a full body routine when you have no gear, you got no weights, no bands, whatever. So the first exercise will be, or all of the exercises will be 45 seconds in length. Then you'll hear a 10-second little beep to get into the new position. We'll do it twice through, and then we'll do a whole new circuit and apply that exact same thought process, okay? So what we're gonna do for our first movement, I can put my phone down, I guess, I don't need it. So we're gonna just come back into squatting like we were. So you're gonna squat, arms come all the way up, all the way down. So you're making this kind of tracing a sun or a circle-like shape with the hands as you go into a deep squat, okay? That is exercise number 1. That's a pretty big full body movement right there. You can see your arms, core, and legs all doing something, but let's add on to that a little bit. Let's increase the intensity a little bit, and we're gonna do some jumping jacks, okay? 5-pointed stars, depending on like where you're coming from. I was spending time with a little girl in the UK, and she didn't know what a jumping jack was. So these. Okay, 45 seconds of that. That will get the cardio going. And then let's bring it down a notch. Relax for a moment. We'll do a 45-second held plank. Plank you can do, you can do a full plank like this. You can do another plank on your forearms and on your feet. You can do a plank on your knees and on your forearms, okay? So 3 options there for you. Let's begin. The first sound that you're going to hear is going to be the sound to get into position number 1, which will be the position for squats. Here we go. All right, so get into your squat position. Feet are wide. And you're going arms up, squat down. Ready? Squat down, reach up, drive up through both legs. Squat down, reach up, drive through both legs. That's super important that you feel weight coming out in and out of both legs. If you can't get down as low as I can, who cares? Get down as low as you can, whatever that is. Reach your hands, palms up. Really get that good extension. It's good for your spine, good for your shoulders, good for tension in your neck. We got 15 seconds more. Almost here. Get one more in. Good. Switching to the next exercise, which is jumping jacks. Okay, so jumping jacks, just as we know, you can go whatever pace you'd like. Go for it. If jumping jacks feels too crazy on your knees, on your spine, whatever, just do open the legs. You can bring one leg in at a time or open the legs, pop back. Okay? Halfway down already. Oh, I feel it in my hamstrings. My hamstrings are sore, guys. Last 10 seconds. We're going into a held front plank. Good. Down to the ground. Front plank we go. Whatever kind of plank you want to. Hands and feet, forearms and feet, knees and feet. 45-second hold. You probably know by now, I really don't like holding stuff, but sometimes we gotta do the stuff we don't like. breathing, even though you're held, breathing fully through the nose ideally. 20 seconds left. And if at any point you want to drop to your knees and just hang out there, if it's feeling like a lot, you can, or go up higher to make it harder. We're in our last 10 seconds. And we'll repeat this circuit again. Almost there. A few more seconds to go. Great. Out, rise, watch your dizzy level, squats with the reach. Ready, set, and go. Squats with the reach. Feel your weight coming in and out of both legs. We have 15 seconds left. 10. Last time doing your squats, make them good. Great. Jumping jacks. Last time, promise. Get into your jumping jack, 5-pointed star-like shape, and let's do it. Here we go. Again, you choose yours. If you feel like this is too much, do the drop and lift like I showed you before. Make sure you're not jumping on like peg legs. Got some bending going on. Shock absorption. 15 seconds. And then we're planking. Good. Down for your plank. Final one. Then we'll have some water. Here we go. Now, if you feel like you're having trouble breathing, like I am from jumping jacks, you can drop to your knees and just breathe more fully. Smooth your breath out best you can. That part is kind of the most important. We're almost there. We have 10 seconds left. I am shaking. Awesome. All right, let's take a pause. Pause and a water break. That will do us good. Oh, my hair is like super crazy today. I don't know what's going on. So, water, if needed. You don't need to have water here. If you feel like you don't want water, just have a smooth, deep style of breathing going on. So you take this kind of chesty breathing out of the equation. Make sure you got your breath back. And then we're going to do one more circuit. So you can just continue to have a bit more water as I just show you the next circuit. Get it set back up to 0. Okay, so we're warm. We did some jumping jacks. We did some big full movements. Let's keep that going. What we're going to do is we're going to do some forward lunging. So forward lunging means you got to have a lot of space in front of you to lunge. Forward lunging, forward, push back into your starting position. You can alternate and just go for that for 45 seconds, or you can do same leg for 22-ish seconds. I'll tell you when to change. You can go into the second leg, all right? That is your first exercise. Now your Second exercise, the more cardio style exercise, is going to be a burpee. Not to be alarmed, you can go whatever pace you want, whatever intensity you would like. So the burpees going to actually start out, so you kind of got to step where you were just walking in your lunges. Hands come down. You can step back or jump back. Once you have your plank, you're going to go into your frog, which you've been training, and you're going to come and stand or jump. I'm going to hit my head if I jump, and then you're going to come back down, pop back into a plank, or walk back, and if you'd like, you can do a push-up here, okay? And then you can squat, frog, or just walk. Take it easy if you need to, back to standing. Careful of the dizzy level. You don't want anything crazy to happen. Once you're done that, let's do another static exercise. The static exercise is going to be called Superman. So you have your palms down, flat on the ground in a low V with both arms. Squeeze the shoulder muscles, the back muscles, and the leg muscles, okay? Up as high as you can. Hold for 45 seconds. Okay, let's do it. Forward lunges first. The first sound you'll hear is a ding for getting in your spot for front lunges. Okay, got space in front of me. Ready? And go. I'm gonna alternate today. I'm gonna get crazy. Not an alternator, but I am going to be today. Make sure you're taking enough step forward. Get 90 degrees on both knees. Make sure you're tall in your spine. As soon as you lean forward, you are gonna burn that front quad. 15 seconds left. Then we're going into burpees. All right, burpee time. You're gonna stand with space in front of you. I'm gonna face the clock so I can see it. Space behind. Hands come down, plank or jump, and you're going for your frog. Time to stand. Just stand or pop up and do a little jump. Back into your plank, which could also have a push-up. Frog. 2 feet planted, stand, back down. The good thing is you don't need to do too many of these. There's a lot of little steps. 15 seconds left. I get one more in here. Good. And done. So one more Superman. Just gonna put down a little bit of cushioning for my bones. On your tummy. Up. Arms up, shoulders away from your ears, looking down. Keep the back of your neck long. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Extension through the legs, straighten those knees. I can't see the clock because my phone is on the table. If you're breathing in your belly, you should have a nice swaying forward and backwards. Awesome. Let's do all of that again. One more time through. Forward lunges to start. Give yourself space in the forward front of you. Go for it. Gotta make sure I can still see myself. As I'm looking at myself, don't fall over. All right. Keep going for your lunges. Switch. Almost done. Great. Burpee time. Make them good. Make them good, make them last. And then that does not mean go crazy, but make them good ones. Down into your plank. Frogging. Drive up. Maybe you hop. Just 45 seconds of work. Reap the benefit. There's only 20 seconds left to go. More than halfway. I'm gonna get one more quick one in. Good, done. Come into the final exercise. Superman on your bellies. Hold 45 seconds. Go. Shoulders down, away from your ears. It's a full body exercise. 20 seconds left. Make sure you're breathing. Five. Awesome. Well done. We are done. The land of circuits. If you want to have a quick drink, you're welcome to. You can also just know that very shortly, like 5 or so minutes, a couple minutes even, you're going to have more water time here. So let's do just a simple stretch so that we feel like we're getting some good. I mean, we got so warm, you might as well reap the benefit as best you can. So if you can stay for 5-10 minutes more and roll around on the ground yourself, that would be of huge benefit. But let's just do a really simple one. We've been practicing hamstrings, sit straight, move your fleshy bits if they're in the way, straighten your knees, hands on your thighs, walk over to what you can grab. Maybe it's a shin, maybe it's your your feet. Just take a good few breaths deep into your low back. We'll take 3 more full breaths here, and then we will finish for the night. All right, slowly rolling back up, taking your time to get up. No, there's no need to rush. And then again, if you can hang out for a little longer, please do. Sorry about my wild hair today. I don't know what's going on, where it's even going. But thank you for being here and doing the circuit. It was a great joy to just spend a bit of time with you. And I will see you next week for yoga stretching and a body weight training exercise on Wednesday. Bye.